Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen from now until the 15th of January. So we're going to get straight into it. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that notification bell and make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a beat. If you want a personal, check out the description box. And let's get into the reading. Okay, so Capricorns. What are they not expecting to happen from now until the 15th of this month? And happy birthday to my Capricorns as well. Hopefully your season's still going on. I'm not late. But let's see. All right, so the first card out, we do have the Two of Pentacles. So right off the bat, what you're not expecting to happen, some of you guys are going to have to make a decision in terms of people who you may have as options in regards to love. So some of you may have somebody who you may be already talking to, right? But there may be like an ex or a new person who may be trying to find their way or weasel their way back into your life. And now you're realizing that you may be needing to make a decision on who you're going to choose to dedicate your energy and time to. It may be a hard decision to make because there may be pros and cons that each person has, where one person may have more characteristics that the other person may be lacking and vice versa. And it may be hard for you to make that decision, but nonetheless, the decision is needing to be made. Also during this time frame, you may see like a weird fluctuation thing going on with finances. So look at the way that you're spending money, also where money is going to, and if there's any way that you can cut back on certain expenses, of course, try to do so, because it does look like, again, fluctuation with finances. One second it may be you making a lot of money one day, the next day it may not be like that, or like I said, the spending may be causing your money to kind of be all over the place. Some of you also, somebody who you currently could be dating in the month of January, they may be acting weird. So there may be some good days in the relationship and everything's good. And then there may be other days where you're like, dang, what's going on with this person? Especially if this is another earth sign. Okay. We also have the Three of Wands. So there's going to be a moment to where you're going to have to think about the long term and whether or not something that you're entertaining, whether it's a relationship, a job, even a car, if long-term this is going to be fitting for you, and if it's going to long-term affect your ability to get other opportunities coming your way. So some of you are going to be turning your back on certain things that are not beneficial for you for the long term, especially if you've been dragging your feet already for a while in terms of letting certain things go or letting certain people go. Some of you guys may be planning a trip for the next 3 months, or not for the next 3 months, but in the next 3 months, you may be going on a trip. It may be like a cruise or something overseas, or some like an island or something. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Somebody may be offering you some clarity during this time frame as well. This could be like you having a conversation with someone and they say something that's very eye-opening in terms of the way that they may think, or they may say something to you and it may make sense in terms of another area in your life you're having confusion, and you're able to apply it there and finally make a move on something that you've been delaying. Some of you guys may be talking to a lawyer about possibly doing something about like a child support situation or like a legal situation. Some of you guys also may be finally speaking to a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius after not speaking to them for a while. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. There may be some sort of argument that may get a little spiteful. So be careful of that, especially if you do have people like that around you who are just like, okay, well, I'm going to think about me at all costs and I don't really care how you feel in the process. And some of you, you may have to get like this where you're really focusing on yourself because you may have certain people who keep playing like certain mind games or doing things that are not like what true friends or people who care about you would do. So you may have to kind of look out for yourself at all costs during this time frame. But yeah, some of you guys are going to get into some sort of argument that may escalate into something that may be like more spiteful. Some of you also are going to expose some sort of like manipulator who may be in your midst, and you may have to kind of stand your ground with that. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. So this is a decision that you're going to have to make here. This decision is going to be different for each and every one of you, but it's definitely in terms of direction. And this decision is going to be life-changing because, again, it could be as simple as whether or not you're going to continue living where you're at right now, or if you're going to move somewhere else, or if you're going to stay at a job or you're going to get a different job. We have the King of Pentacles. There may be an earth sign of significance. This person, you may be noticing that this person is slightly manipulative. You're going to have to think about whether or not you can trust them as far as continuing to be in a relationship with them or giving your energy to them. There's also going to be more of a focus on like practical things during this time frame as well. Like your job, your security, all that stuff. Capricorns, what are they not expecting to happen that may actually take place from now until the 15th of January? Okay, adjustments are required. You're very close to achieving your goal. And we have meditation and contemplation. So during this time frame, like I said, there's going to be decisions or adjustments that are going to have to be made. You're going to have to make these adjustments in order to see forward movement. There may be certain things that you may have not been noticing that's been holding you back, like a relationship. You could be in a relationship that's holding you back from actually being able to move to where you truly want to move to because you want to keep that relationship intact. Or some of you guys, the adjustment may be your work schedule, or it could be your child support situation. Again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But nonetheless, I see some really positive energy surrounding you guys. I see if there is something that you've been working on as far as like a business or a goal or a plan in place that you guys have been sticking to the script, you're getting closer and closer to achieving your goals and seeing success from your business movements. As long as you've been, like I said, staying diligent and you've been working hard to keep your business going. Also, during this time frame, you guys are going to need a clear mind. Like, you guys are really going to need a clear head. So taking some time to get some me time is going to be important. Some of you guys also need to use your me time a lot better for different things. And also incorporating more, again, meditation, like this card says, back into your routine, especially if you've slacked on doing that recently or you haven't at all. This is going to be able to allow you to make better decisions and also more clear decisions during this month. Okay. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Capricorns, for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed and you took something from this reading. If you did, make sure you thumbs this video up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want a personal, check out the description box, and I will see you in the next one.